Shabbat Shalom. As a member of the PAS Inclusion Committee and a professional in the field of learning disabilities, it is both an honor and a responsibility to shine the light on the topic of inclusion tonight at our Kabbalat Shabbat. A special thank you to Kathy Langhouse for giving me this opportunity. For the past 20 years as an educator, consultant to schools and families, and public speaker, I have worked towards the demystification of what a learning disability is and how to specifically help students who have academic difficulties in school and college settings. Simply framed, a learning disability is a neurological disorder that impacts one or all areas of academic skill acquisition and fluency. It can include mild to severe difficulties with reading, writing, and math. A learning disability can coexist with an attention disorder and/or emotional disorder, such as depression and anxiety. While an LD makes it difficult to learn, many individuals affected are of average to above average intelligence and can succeed if given the right tools, strategies, and instruction. My students are enrolled in a broad range of schools, and their needs run the gamut, from some after-school academic supports in the most competitive schools to intensive daily interventions and specialized programs. I have seen the tireless efforts parents make to ensure that their child has the right diagnoses, the best treatments, and a teaching team that gets it. There are typically multiple conversations involved in getting students what they need in the classroom. Some of them are as simple as a request that a student sit at the front of the room close to a teacher or have a computer to take a test. While it is estimated that 1 in 5 individuals within our U.S. population has a learning disability and/or attention disorder, making it 20% of people present in any room you find yourself in, there is still stigma and misunderstanding about what individuals are capable of achieving. It is not always evident who is struggling, and tragically, despite all of the media attention and research, there are still many people I know who live in fear of being judged because of their challenges. Many of these individuals have so much to contribute, and yet tell me of the pain they feel for not being understood or appreciated for their innate competencies and intelligence. This brings me to share a memorable moment I had early on in my career of an 8-year-old girl I once taught, who I will name Sarah. Sarah was diagnosed with a reading disorder, which made reading basic words for daily homework assignments slow and effortful. While she took on challenges bravely, in a moment of exhaustion and frustration, Sarah one day asked me, "Why did God make me this way?" In my wish to soothe her, my quick reply was, "God gives everyone gifts and a little something to worry about. He made you strong, capable of many things, including telling the most vivid stories and lighting up every room you walk into. You have a reading difficulty that you will overcome." And indeed she did. This month is dedicated to JDAIM within our community, and it's given many of us a chance to highlight the ways that the Inclusion Committee wishes to be present and visible to all of our PAS members who may benefit. As an Inclusion Committee, we review the specific ways to make programs and experiences available to all. Our meetings have not only given me a chance to share my professional lens in a different setting, but to also hear the personal experiences of our members. It's become clear to me that taking the time to get to know one another is critical to our understanding of what the individual needs are. I urge us to make inclusion part of a bigger conversation within PAS, because together we can facilitate access to the meaningful experiences we wish for all of our members to be able to partake in. Through both personal and professional experiences, I have seen how inclusion has created miracles. I have seen people choose the path of love and creativity, becoming available for friendships that would not have likely happened were it not for the shared experience. I have seen fierce competition give way to collaboration and enable individuals to express their humanness, empathy, and generosity. I see these genuine connections as the unanticipated gift, the silver lining, so to speak, of difficult personal circumstances. In closing, I leave us with 2 challenges. Whether we are personally affected by a disability or not, can we be mindful of our surroundings and move beyond our comfort zone of interacting only with whom we are familiar? Second, when we are annoyed by someone's behavior, be it a child, adolescent, or adult, can we stop ourselves, from making a fast judgment and accept that we don't actually know what that individual may be struggling with? Can we practice patience and offer our generosity of spirit by leaning in and offering to help? I am interested in continuing the conversation beyond JDAIM, and I look forward to thinking about important resources we need to make available so that all of our members have the opportunity to feel included in this community.